Okay, good morning and happy Wednesday. I don't know if the other video had a problem and will show up on Facebook or not, but this is try number 2 for me this morning for my Facebook Live, and it's one of those technology mornings. I'm a little bit earlier than normal because we have a field trip today and I wanted to get in my video before we leave. It's a gorgeous day in North Carolina. I've done my morning routine. I've been to the doctor for blood work. We've got laundry going, and we are just moving on with our day. And this morning on the blog, I talked about paper clutter, and I've had several responses already from you guys about that. Paper clutter is one of those things we're just going to have that because we always have papers coming into our homes, either through mail, through papers our kids bring in. If we go to an appointment even, we come back with paperwork usually now. I saw the doctor for blood work this morning and came home with papers. So it's one of those things we just have to stay on top of it, deal with the papers that we need to deal with and file them, shred the papers that have our information we don't want other people to get a hold of, and just keep processing it. It is a daily task for me. Every day I deal with the mail and try to get that taken care of so it's not a pile for me to deal with on the weekends. In our living room today, we're going to go sofa diving. And that's a favorite one because you never know what treasure you're going to find down in that sofa. And you can find change. In our house, you can find Legos and Matchbox cars and socks and all kinds of things. So go sofa diving today. Clean out what's down in those cushions. Get out the vacuum cleaner and vacuum down in there. Just have fun doing it and see what kind of treasures you come up with. Put me a little note down here on Facebook and let me know what you found. The home blessing today is an easy one for me. It's windows and mirrors. It takes a couple of minutes for me to go around with my purple cloth and wipe the smudges and hit the places on the mirrors in the bathroom where people have done their flossing. That's how I know if people are flossing around here, by the evidence on my bathroom mirror. So I know some of you can relate to that. And then I want you to just spend 5 to 10 minutes on that paper clutter today. I don't want you to spend hours and hours. But if you sit down and you start making piles of paper from your one pile, deal with it as much as you can. If you make a lot of little piles and then you stack it right back up into a big pile and you haven't really done anything with it, you're going to have to deal with it again. And I don't want you to have to keep dealing with it. So try to take one piece of paper in your hand at a time and decide exactly what needs to happen. Does it need to be filed? Does it need to go through the shredder? Whatever it is. Decide what you need to do with that paper. So I want you to have a fantastic day. We're looking forward to our field trip, and I'll post pictures later. The boys really don't like for me to take pictures, so I'll have to sneak. Just don't tell them. And I will let you guys know what we did, but I'm just excited to get out and do something fun. After the past few weeks of dealing with a lot of stress and issues, I'm just going to go out and enjoy some time with my boys. Not worry about everything else. Last night we played a little round of Monopoly and they knocked me out pretty quickly. So I'm trying to make sure we incorporate that fun stuff into our lives because we've dealt with a lot of things that people just don't want to have to deal with stress. So we need to have some fun as a family too. Have a fantastic day and I will see you guys tomorrow.